Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm sitting in the parking lot of a park. My kids are there getting some air and running around. So I wanted to talk to you guys today. This is for moms out here. You know what? Raising kids are really difficult, and I'm not gonna act like it's not. It is difficult, but I don't know about you. For me, it feels like one of my favorite responsibilities that God has given me. Yes, they try you, especially when they're going through puberty. I mean, sometimes you would want to scream, but it's the beautiful feeling of watching them grow and them learning to do things for themselves. It feels so good. It feels so good. And I just wanted to talk to the parents out there, moms, dads. Yo, it's hard. It's hard. One of the things that people don't talk about is that whilst you're parenting, you are still growing yourself. You still have that little girl, that little boy inside of you that might not have resolved all their issues, but you kind of have to put your issues to the side in order to be a really good parent. And sometimes it could be difficult. Sometimes your kids trigger you. Like today, I was like, Lord, help me. My youngest son was like, he was good, but he just got in this mood. And I keep telling myself, all right, when they're going through puberty, you kind of have to give them grace. But then the mood put like a whole weight in around everybody. It kind of like Branch in like Trolls. Like he was just like a cloud of sadness. And every time I ask him, I'm like, what's wrong? Talk to me. Is everything okay? He just doesn't want to talk about it. And he talks slow and he's somber. And it's like, as a parent, am I supposed to push the issue? Am I supposed to go out of my way to make him feel good? Am I supposed to leave him alone? Do I want to make him spiral? So, you know where I'm at right now? I forced him. He did not want to go to the park. He wanted to stay in the house in darkness and play video games. I forced him outside. You know why? I'm going to tell you why. Because sunlight, being outside against some fresh air boosts your happiness. It makes you happy. It boosts your mood. I also forced him to bring his bike. He got his bike. He's running. He's going to be there. He asked for his headphones. He's going to be riding around with some good music. And he is going to come back in his car in a good mood. Okay? I told him. He had little tears in his eyes, little sadness. I'm like, can I tell you something? I love you. And you are the joy of my life. And I don't want you to be sad, because I love you so much that when you're sad, I'm sad. But I will tell you that just because you're sad, I don't want you to be disrespecting me. Because, sometimes the attitude can be disrespectful. And they just feel like being like annoyed and mean. And they don't think about like us at all. And I told him, I'm like, don't get it twisted. I'm going to allow you to be in your mood. I'm going to give you some space. But as soon as we get disrespectful, I'm going to do what I have to do as a parent. And I want you to understand that I love you so much, but you're not going to make me be sad. And sometimes we got to be real with our kids. Sometimes we got to look them in their eyes, especially our teenagers or our preteens, and let them know that, yes, I support you. I love you, but you don't need to be sad. You don't need to be sad. And even if you're sad, you don't have to make it rub off on anybody. Do things that boost you. I told him, you don't have to stay in negativity. He's like, I just feel negative. I said, I get it. We all go through it. We all go through it. So I'm going to let him have his time. But you're going to get sunlight. You're not going to sit in the house in darkness and play video games. No, that's not happening here. Okay. So anyway, this is just me sharing some wisdom. It can be super annoying because sometimes we feel helpless, like we're watching our kids deal with their emotions, but they have to cope. If we run there and we try to fix everything and they go up to become adults, they will have an expectation that if they're going through hard times, mommy, daddy are supposed to go and fix it. And then they don't know how to cope. So right now, he has to learn to cope. I'm going to give him the tools. I put him where he needs to be outside. You need to be physical, get some dopamine in, not no corny dopamine from Instagram and Facebook and scrolling. No, some real sunlight, boost your energy, listen to some positive music, something good that's going to lift up your spirits. And then when I pick him up, he's going to be in a better mood. I can guarantee you. Okay? Mommy's not going to fix it for you, but mommy is going to give you the tools so you can use to fix it. And then now that you know what can boost your mood, what can make you feel good, when I'm not around, you'll be able to know that this plus this will make me feel good, will make me happy. Okay? So anyway, that's just a little gem for us parents out there. We're all going through it together. It is definitely not easy. Sometimes I wonder, I'm like, how did my mama deal with me? Because baby, I got boys and I see a little bit of me in there. When he was talking to me all soft and low, I was like, oh my gosh, that was so me. Like, I couldn't stand when my mother would talk to me. I couldn't stand it because I was like, oh my gosh, why is she talking to me? Could you leave me alone? And I'm over here going, what's wrong with you? And I know my son is just like, oh my God, mom. But listen, we're all in it together. We gonna make it, y'all. All right? And these are little things that I've learned for myself. And like when we learn these things, when we learn what helps us, we can't just gatekeep that. We have to give our kids this information, because a lot of these kids that are going through depression, sadness, they feel alone, and your parents are right in the room, right next to them. It's a lot of them don't know how to cope with their emotions. They don't know what to do. They don't know how to resolve the feelings that they have. They don't know what to make of it. A lot of them, they do like what we do, which is numb. We don't numb things here, because if we numb our emotions, what ends up happening, it starts to build up, and we don't want that for our kids. No. So we gotta allow them to work through it, allow them to think about it, allow them to give them the tools that they need in order for them to grow. And just don't forget to pray on them kids, pray together, devotionals, man. Let me tell you something. Sometimes I will be knocked out, ready to go to sleep, eyes rolling in the back of my head. My kids are so used to praying. They'll come into the room and go, Mom, come on, let's pray. I'm like, huh? Mom, come on, let's pray. They know the expectation is that we're praying before we go to sleep. We're praying together. That's the kind of standard that you have to set for them kids. Let them know that the center of your household is God, and God is going to guide them. Now, are we perfect parents? Absolutely not. I yell at my kids all the time. Sometimes after I yell, I go, I could have did that better, you know? But if we do not try our very best to change to do better than what our parents did for us, this world is worse than when we grew up. These kids they think they know everything, but they do not know everything. And a lot of these kids, I'm telling you, they were spoiled because mommy and daddy figured everything out for them and did not allow them to make their choices. They did not teach them how to cope, because sometimes parents did not know how to cope either. But we got to do better. We have to teach the kids how to cope. We have to give the kids the tools, and we have to allow them to figure it out themselves. All right? Anyway, hope this message finds you well. Bye.